Hi guys, today we are studying for our expressions test, which is tomorrow. So let's go over some of these questions. Number one, the first set of parentheses does not have a number in front or behind it, so we're just going to write down 2b plus 4. That stays the same. Now our second part has a 1.25. So I have to multiply both of my parts inside of the parentheses by 1.25. So 1.25 times b is 1.25b. 1.25 times 4, I need to do some math here. 5 times 4 is 20. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 more is 10. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 more is 5. So it would be minus 5 because a positive times a negative, you couldn't see that. A positive times a negative is a negative. Now I want to combine my like terms. 2b and positive 1.25b is 3.25b. Now my numbers, positive 4 minus 5. So are there more positives or are there more negatives? There are more negatives, so I'll use a minus. And then 5 minus 4 is 1. And that is my final answer. Next one. Julian will factor the following expression by dividing each term by a common factor. What are some common factors he can use? So first I check, can all these three numbers be divided by 2? So they are all even numbers, so they can all be divided by 2. What about 6? 36 divided by 6 is 6. 24 divided by 6 is 4. 16 divided by 6, that does not work. Cross it out. What about 8? 36 divided by 8, does that work? Nope. So that one will also not work. What about x? Do they all have x's with them? Oh, they do. What about 4x? So first I gotta think, can they all be divided by 4? Excuse me. 36 divided by 4 is 9. 24 divided by 4 is 6. 16 divided by 4 is 4. And they all have x's, so 4x does indeed work. What about 8? Oh, 8x does not work because 36 cannot be divided by 8. What about y's? These two have y's, but the last one does not, so that does not work. 6y, 6 did not work, so 6y will not work. 2xy, the 2 and the x work, but the y does not, so that one also does not work. So there are only 3 options that do work. Next one. This one's long. We're going to have to distribute to see which of these expressions are equivalent. So first one, I multiply. 4 times negative 3n is negative 12n. 4 times negative 2 is minus 8. Next one, I'm going to distribute. 2 times 3n is 6n. 2 times 8n is, 2 times 9n is 18n minus 8. I'm going to combine my n's. 18 plus 6 is 24n minus 8. Next one. There's nothing I can simplify. It's just negative 12n minus 8. So far these two match. Let's see if any other ones match A and C. This one I'm going to distribute by a negative 4. So negative 4 times 3n is negative 12n. Now negative 4 times negative 2, so it's a minus and a minus, or a negative and a minus. When you have two signs like that, my karate moves, we have to change it to addition. And then 4 times 2 is 8. That one was close. Instead of a minus 8, we got a plus 8. Let's try another one. Multiply everything by 4. 4 times negative 3n is negative 12n. 4 times negative 1 is negative 4 minus 8. Combine my like terms, a negative 4 and a negative 8 gives me negative 12n minus 12. All right, that one does not match anything so far. 2 more to go. All right, negative 2 times 3n is negative 6n. Negative 2 times 3n is negative 6n again, minus 8. Combine my negative 6n's, and I'll get negative 12n minus 8. Woohoo! This one matches. So far A, C, and F all match. Let's see if G will work. Negative 4 times 3n, negative 4 times negative 3n is positive 12n. Negative 4 times negative 2 is positive 8. That one does not match. So our answers are A, C, and F. All right, let's turn the page. All right. Which expressions are equivalent to the following expression? So first thing I want to do, I see a number right outside the parentheses. So I'm going to distribute. I'll get 5/8 x minus 5/8 y minus 1/4 x plus y. Oh, baby, we want all of them to have a common denominator. So let's do eighths. So these two have eighths. 1/4 is the same as 2/8 x. And y is the same as 8/8 y. Because remember, y is just like 1y. Let me get a different color marker here. Alright, so let's combine our x's. Remember, these two we changed. So let's do our x's first. 5/8 minus 2/8 x is 3/8 x. And then I have 8/8 y minus 5/8 y, which is also 3/8 y. All right. Automatically, I know A is going to work because they both have 3/8 x and 3/8 y. See if there are any other ones. This one will not work because it should have 3/8 y instead, so let's cross that out. All right, next one, we got to combine a negative y and a positive y. Will cancel each other out. So there's no y's left, so I know that one will not work. All right, let's try this other one. So we're going to rewrite it, 5/8 x minus 5/8 y. Instead of 1/4, we want to change it to eighths. So it'll be minus 2/8 x, and then plus 8/8 y. This looked like our first step all the way at the top, so yes, this one will work. All right, next one. This is the same as that, except they're in a different order. So 5/8 is in the same order, or in the same spot. minus 1/4 x. It's in a different spot, but it still works. The positive y we have, and a minus 5/8 y we have. So this one also works. It's the same as D, except it's in a different order. All right, almost there. Number 5. On a cross-country team, 7th graders are required to run an X number of miles each morning. 8th graders are required to run 15% more than 7th graders. Which expression represents the number of miles an 8th grader is required to run? So we're going to use X, and it's 15% more, so we are adding. So remember, 1x plus 0.15x. Which expression matches that? It would be right here, E. Remember, 1x is the same as x being by itself. Now I want to combine. 1x plus 0.15 is 1.15x, which is that answer. So those are my 2 correct answers. Next one. A company uses X amount of plastic to make bags. The company decreases by 40%. So we have 1x, that's our whole, minus, because it's decreasing, 0.40x. All right, which one matches that so far? So I have a 1 here, but it's not 1x, so that will not work. Remember, x is the same as 1x, 0.4 is the same as 0.40. So E is a correct answer. Now let's combine. 100 minus 40 is 60. So if I combine, it'd be 0.60x, which is also rewritten as 0.6x. All right, last page. A gallon of juice is on sale. Buy one, get one, 50% off. Write an expression in 2 different ways to represent the cost of buying 2 gallons of juice on sale. So my first one is whole price, so 1J. My second one is 50% off, so 0.50J. So I'm buying 2 gallons, that's why I add. And then, whoops, I add them together and it's 1.50J. All right, last one. Whoop, whoop. First parentheses do not have a number in front or behind it, so I just copy it down. Second one, I need to multiply. Whew, this is a doozy. So 3.8 times 7.6. 6 times 8 is 48. 6 times 3 is 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 0 as a placeholder. 7 times 8 is 56. 7 times 3 is 21, plus 5 more is 26. Add them together, 8782. Put the decimal 2 spots. Because it's a negative times a negative, it becomes plus 28.78y. Did I mess up somewhere? They got 0.8. Huh. All right, let's combine our like terms. So negative 6.37 and negative 11.76 will make negative 18.13x. And then they have 2.28.88 instead of 78. I don't know if I made a mistake or if they did. But that would be our answer. So that matches C. Last one. 3 students simplified this expression. Which student is correct? All right. So first thing we do is distribute. Oh, they did not distribute. They subtracted. So 7 minus 12 is negative 5. So I know student C is wrong because it's a positive 5, so it's not student C. And then they did 8 divided by 1/2. So 8 over 1 divided by 1/2. We change it to 8 over 1 times 2 over 1. Keep, change, flip. Multiply by the reciprocal. So it should be 16. So instead of a +4, it should say +16. So student A is also wrong. So student B is correct. What did the other two students do incorrectly? So student C did 7 minus 12 wrong. They got 5 instead of -5. Student A divided wrong. 8 divided by 1/2 equals 16, not 4. All right. Turn the page. All right, and here's just some extra notes if you want to write anything down to study. Please, please, please make sure you go over the study guide again at home. Try to solve them on your own. Let me know if you have any questions. Please send me an email. Have a great day.